Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Look at this. This is a beautiful piece of artwork right here, boys and girls. If I can get it out of the box. I don't know if you can see that. But that is pert. Hey, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. But this is just a beautiful piece of artwork that's got to go onto my axle right there. See, I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm hoping you can see that, but I'm not sure. But it needs to go right there. So we're going to start working on that. Yeah, I need a knife. Where are my knives? Where's my knife? It's in this drawer. No, it's not in that drawer. That drawer? No, not that drawer. This drawer. No, not that drawer. It's not in that drawer. I don't think it's in the electric drawer. Oh, it is in the electric drawer. What? Oh, there's no knife blade in it. There's an old knife right there. Look at that. That's the old. I can't get it open. Fingers hurt too much for that bowl. Yeah, I'm not very organized sometimes. I had this thing all beautifully organized at one point, and then I started using it, and then, you know, they got all messed up. Just some warranty liability disclaimer. Yeah, they'll be like, oh, well, you let dirt get into it because you rode it into the dirt. So that's why your bearings failed in a week. That's what that little warranty disclaimer bullshizzle means. So we gotta carefully cut this off with our ancient grinder, which doesn't seem to be working. Yeah, it works. Alright. Not the very safe way of doing this. If you see sparks, that means you hit metal. So you kind of want to stop when you hit metal, because you don't want to jack up the metal. So we're going to get Thor out. That's what I call my hammer here, Thor, because it's got a stainless steel handle. And yes, I know the head is upside down, but you know why? Because it sits perfectly flat like that. Look at that. Perfect. That's why I put the head upside down. You put the head on the right way, and the damn thing falls over, and it's like that all the time. And it looks stupid. You want Thor to sit upright, because then other people can't lift him. Only you can lift Thor. That's why I call it Thor. Or Thor's hammer, or whatever the hell. Let's see if we can pop this bastard off of here. There we go. That's off. Sorry about that, people. I wipe my face. Where'd my rag go? There's my rag. So, now, we need to clean this up really good, get all that metal shaving off. Because you don't want to have metal shavings inside your brand new bearing. If you have metal shavings inside your brand new bearing, it might not last a lifetime. Or will they say freaking a year is their lifetime. They think everybody's rich can buy a new quad every year. I wish. If I was rich, I'd buy a new quad every year. Because they get better every year. If I was rich right now, I'd just go buy me a quad and not fix this one. I'd leave it to somebody else to fix. You know, kind of hit the threads there a bit. It's okay though. Try. It'll be all right, I'm sure. All right, so nice and purty. So we need to find our bearings. Thingamabobs. It doesn't really say. Oh, you know what? I bet this goes on this side for adjustment, because the other one had the hole in the end. Here, let me show you. See, it has holes in the end. I don't know where you guys are looking. So you can adjust it. You stick a thing in there and then you adjust it. So that's what that rod is for. It's for adjusting, because it goes in that hole right there. That's how you adjust it. So now we have to remember which way the axle went in. And then we got to put this on so that this is on this side. Let's see if we can slide this down gently. There we go. Now we got it. Swing arm. That would help to clean out the swing arm a bit. Just so you don't have any dirt in there from the couple of weeks it's been sitting around doing nothing. Because, you know, you don't want dirt in anything. It feels like there's a hole in there. Probably is hollow up in there. Oh well. Yep. Oh shit, it won't go that way. Goes in from the other side. Duh. I know what I'm doing. I have never done this before in my life, so. Yeah, it doesn't really fit very good, but alright. It's not supposed to be loose. It's supposed to be tight. I would suggest not putting grease on this section because it's hot. If you grease that, then your chain will never stay tight. You don't want to have a loose chain. Some of you are like, oh, that's not art. That's art to me. Because it is purred. Hey. Party. Party, party, party. Party. Now, we're going to change out this gear right here. Look how them teeth are curved. I don't know if y'all can see that, but this engine puts out a ton of torque. It's a very, very violent engine I have built for this beast. It's very rough on parts. It's a 501 cc with 13:1 compression. It puts out a buttload of power and torque, like mainly torque. You know you have a lot of torque when you're in 5th gear and you could smash the throttle and stand the thing straight up in the air. That is a lot of torque. You know, I mean, that is like a ridiculous amount of torque. That is without a clutch too. I don't ever use a clutch to wheelie. Sometimes I do just because I'm screwing around and I want to practice clutching up a wheelie. But 99.9999999% of my wheelies are just pure power. So, where did I put my Allen wrenches? Anybody know where I put them? There they are. But this is what 4 also comes in handy for. Holding stuff. Like that. Oh, it rotated. I am not a left-handed person. This is hard for me to do, lefty. Because I cannot hold stuff with my left hand anymore. Alright, come here. Let's do this. Good job, good job. You done dead flew out. There we go. Oops. Oh. I guess you can take the gear off without taking that out. That's pretty good. There's our new gear. A little bit bigger. And I want to make sure you get that on good and tight because you don't want your gear popping off while you're riding, because that'll jack stuff up too. That'll mess up your leg. That'll mess up your engine case. I know the gear's way back here, but how's that gonna mess up your engine case? It's way over there. Well, the chains are gonna come off and go and jack up your engine case. I've already had that happen. When I, well, a couple years ago, it happened. The chain broke and it went through my engine case. Luckily, it didn't go through my leg. But the engine case Was not very happy about it. However, my local aluminum welder man at Harley Davidson in Yuma, he was. It gave him something to work on, and he enjoyed that. So I think this stupid ring goes right here, which sucks because I hate these things. They're horrible. We'll see how this works. So give me another screwdriver. That's the sound of a fat man squatting down trying to reach for a screwdriver. And anybody out there watching this knows me. You're like, oh, you're not fat. Fatter than I used to be. I don't like it. 'Cause I'm a fat man. So now, get to do the other side. Oh, look at that. Just locked my truck. Oh, hold on. I think this goes this way. This goes on here. Why is that turned? Oh. I think there's supposed to be a seal of some sort there. Hi, sweetie pie. This is my baby girl, Queenie. Hi, Queenie. How you doing, Bubbish? Oh, she's such a pretty little girl. She's not very bright sometimes, though. And she's got this issue of licking you constantly. Like it's a constant licking that she's got. That's what goes right there. That stupid thing. When I was talking about engineers the other day being retarded, this thing right here, this clip, is what I'm talking about. This is the stupidest freaking design I've ever seen. They are almost impossible to get on properly. You almost always smash your finger with the tools that you're supposed to use to do that. There's a couple different tools you can use to do those. This one, which is just flat and you stick it in the little notch. Or you can use something like this. These are usually designed for smaller ones. I don't have the one designed for those big ones. Like this should technically work, but it doesn't. Ow. And it just stabbed me in the ankle. So, I'm gonna see if you guys can actually see what I'm doing here. You probably won't. I'll probably end up having to take all this apart, do this entire video over again. See, that's not gonna stay in there. It's not even in the groove. That thing will more than likely pop out. Because it's not even in the groove right. There we go. Uh-oh. Where's that go? I bet that goes right here. Ching! Yep. And then this goes right here. And you tighten it on there. We're probably gonna have to get the wheels and stuff back on, and the chain and all that good stuff before we can tighten that up properly. Then you gotta tighten down those little set screws. So then, put this on. Perfect. Put that on. Oh, it goes the other way. I always like to make sure I put my stuff on the right way. You know, I'll stick that on there. To me, the way that gear is on there just doesn't look right. I don't like it. I'd much rather see the Allens on this side than the bolts. But I'm thinking that is the correct way. We need to find our socket to brap those on there. There we go. This thing is just not going on there very good. I don't know why it's being such a pain in the ass. This is what happens when you have so much freaking torque. It just jacks up your chain. And then it makes it not want to work right when you try to put it back together. This is ridiculous. It should not take me this long to put a chain together. Shit. I'll have to just go buy a new one today. You know I don't want to. Oh, if I can't get it together, we're gonna have to go buy a new one. I don't think it's gonna go together. Not to mention this chain's pretty jacked up now.